Doc Sora. I'm not gonna lie, this looks like a horrible matchup for Doc in every sense of the word. Even though Doc has a lot of options once he's in, but I don't see him getting in, especially with or at least staying in compared to Sora. Because Sora's hitboxes are kind of wild. The Keyblade is atrocious. Doc is just too stubby. But heck, making it work, getting a clean 90%, like 97%. Honestly, that was just from straight hits. I don't even know what the hell? Just raw dogging his man up beast. Okay. Nice little attempt. Heck definitely doing well in trying to use pill setups and just trying to... Not doing burst options. Nice nair into F smash. The fact that that's even confirmed with Sora is kind of just wild to me. Yeah. But it's still a 73% lead off the second stock. Very interested to see like what Rigz is gonna do. It's like Sora's definitely a character, so it's like he wants the lead, he wants possession, he definitely wants you in the air, but Doc is very good, grounded, and even has some get off me tools once he's in the air. It's just more so his momentum and just like, yeah, look, the game is already shifted to Rigz' favorite in terms of percent. Nice dodge and just getting away from everything over there. Heck, going for everything. Oh, lost tornado. Not enough mash. That Blizzaga really gonna take it. Honestly, one straight hit could do very well for Heck. Not exactly the up smash. This guy has to go either way. Like looking at it, as long as Heck keeps his composure and like keeps his game plan. Rigz, I don't know too much about him, but as long as like he keeps his aerials going and it's like mashes buttons like you do in Kingdom Hearts, I believe he'll be fine. Yeah. Kind of just getting snowballed, catching him off every aerial, not allowing Heck to land. Both players expecting the other to run in. Nice re-grab off in the middle of the combo. Yeah. The also the thing is, Sora's very light, so anything can kill very early, or at least like, ooh. Nice get out. Nice way to get out. Waiting on the mash with the Blizzaga and that nice fair. Heck stealing that game. I'm not stealing, but you know he definitely was on the back burner for a little bit. Running it back to PS2. Heck trying. Doc is it's very difficult to just like see where this matchup is supposed to go on paper because Doc is a character. He's not great. Why did you run into that? Doc isn't a great character in terms of like getting in, but once he's in, his damage output and his combo game is just immaculate. But also a problem with that is just like it requires a lot of pill usage and just like being patient and waiting for somebody to get in. But Sora is also a character that, when played slowly and like at a distance, can do very well. You can't really get in on him. Nice attempt by Heck, trying to just take back whatever control he can, but giving up stage control. Still barely surviving with that up smash. Nice patience from Heck, baiting out the counter. Barely dies to Thundaga. That is also a thing in this game. Once somebody has a lead, it kind of gets very difficult to come back. As long as they keep playing their game and the game plan. As long as you keep doing the same things over and over, you're kind of just stuck in nothing. And Rigz is doing very well in just making sure that he does what he wants and not allowing Heck to get in. Clean game too. That was barely even getting 100% in total. Rigz answering back immediately.
Stop battle, Sora! Dr. Mario! 3, 2, 1.
Running into Baby Shield. I guess he just wanted less space and more of a chance to kill with Doc's aerials. Or just Doc's options in general. But that also gives you a chance to just like... Well, this is both good and bad for both players. Because there's a lot more options to get in. But at the same time, it's going to be a lot more... Once you pick something for yourself, you could also give that option to your opponent. There's what is, I don't even know. Sora's also just like an interesting character to edgeguard because of how far away he can go. And like the slight mix-up recoveries with his aerial drift. It's like I've never noticed it before, but yeah, okay. Amazing cape into the Blizzaga, but you know, it's Sora. He can just recover. I thought we weren't good. I never thought anybody would have a better recovery than Bayonetta, but you know, here we are. What's that? Okay. Amazing tornado. Barely living all the way at 150, but you know, when you're in the middle of the stage, you're allowed to do that. Rough SD coming from Rigz. That's why it's very interesting to go for Sonic Blade, just because you can get mixed up, even though it's very rare. I feel like that's one of the worst. It was a good decision because it doesn't allow him to be completely broken, to allow Sonic Blade to auto aim towards the nearest opponent. But it also is like, come on, why can't you have control over your character? Nice patience from Rigz, shielding the short hop nair. Getting all these loops and these nair loops. Also, there's something very interesting that Sora has very different loops compared to most characters. He kind of just keeps you in place. Nice awareness and patience from Rigz to get out of there into air dodge. What's the option? Because Heck is doing very well in just like mixing up his recoveries and just getting away from certain things, like the options. Going a little too high with that tornado. Not getting any of like the pill setups or like down tilt setups, but at the same time, it's kind of difficult to just be able to hit those moves against Sora. Almost breaking a shield just from a pill and an F smash. That's different. Rigz expecting the panic air dodge. Surprise no grab. Alright. It's still anybody's game. 40% on Heck. Trying to get these down air setups, but honestly down air is one of the most difficult things to get against Sora. Heck doing very well getting these panic air dodges out of Rigz and then being able to capitalize on it, or at least getting close to. That was different. Never seen a reflected spell hit both players. That Thundaga actually saved Heck. Heck getting a little antsy, starting to mash buttons. Rigz trying to just like find anything to commit. Ooh. Nice cyclones to save him. But this is actually getting very tense. It's only game 3, guys. What the hell? Both players trying not to overcommit, but it's getting. You can definitely tell that Rigz has a lot more patience in this game, and definitely like a lot more. Nice down smash, barely missing the read. Now to see where Rigz is gonna go, maybe back to PS2.
Stop battle. Sora. Dr. Mario.
Not entirely sure on Riggs' playstyle and like who he plays, or if he's been like committing only to Sora recently. Doing very well for him now. Oh, going to Hollow Bash, and you know you need that power up. Honestly, as a longtime fan of Kingdom Hearts, the music's are bangers. You know, I'm not a fan of 3, but we're not going to talk about that. Right now, we're just going to talk about how Riggs is just getting these loops and just not allowing Heck to breathe. Not allowing him to just get in. Something I'm interested to know is Cyclone with Doc compared to Luigi. Is that Doc has a lot more movement. Stealing that stock, getting the stage spike. I don't know if that was untechable, but in most situations you wouldn't really expect a situation like that, especially against a Doc who has such a linear and like small recovery. That Sora getting clipped like that is kind of different. But expecting the okay, I was about to say he shouldn't die. I don't know why he went so deep or what happened. Yep. This is what you expect from Sora, just staying in the air and air looping. Or forward air, whatever the hell. But something funny enough, like, this is exactly how Sora would play, especially in, like, the later iterations of Kingdom Hearts. I remember I grabbed Kingdom Hearts 3, played it at my friend's house for 15 minutes, and within the first boss fight, that's very interesting to see that kill so early. I guess that's just Hollow Bastion. But, you know, Heck taking an early stock at 80%. Yeah, this is definitely just a Hollow Bastion game. He is dead at 100 from a F smash across the stage. Honestly, this game's been very even from both players. Yeah. Also, something to note with like Sora's spells that they're very useless when they're just used across stage. You can't really like do much. They're not really good approach me options. They're kind of just like reactionary to edge guards and just like ledge trapping. Rick's doing very well in just throwing out aerials that's just like to cover him and like get off me options, especially when Heck's not around, but throwing out the threat of, hey, you come near me, I'm going to hit you. Nice patience in going for the F smash, but not able to land it. Amazing stuff coming from Riggs game 2, or game 4. Another 2-2, guys. I know y'all want to play Smash, but what's up with these game 5s?
Stop battle. Dr. Mario.
Alright, back to Hollow Bastion. Excuse me. It's like both players clearly fans of Kingdom Hearts and just fan of the stage. This is a beautiful stage as it is. But both players trying to just like find ways in, but Rigz able to just like run in and just do whatever he feels because of the, well, sword disjoints and his aerial floatiness. Seeing a lot of down smashes coming from Heck. Not a move I'm used to. Well, yeah, not a move you would normally see from Doc. Normally it's a bunch of down tilts as like a combo option. Barely living that. Nice, honestly very smart from Rigz, trying to catch the air dodge. But something between both players that they're not really panicking. They're kind of just committing to options. In most situations that's very good, but they're not really like understanding their opponent. They're kind of just expecting them to do things without learning their... Very interesting from Rigz staying at the ledge. I wonder why. He's doing very well, and like Sora can just recover and just like zip around. Surprised he's not in fear of downer at ledge from Doc, unless he just doesn't know. Nice cyclone attempt to just catch any landing here. Yeah. Is this gonna be another game 5 last stock situation? Very interesting options coming from both players. Barely missing out, but you know, catching the up air. A dire looking situation from Heck on his last stock of the set. Barely able to get in, and also both players just playing immaculate neutral and just being very patient with each other and just waiting, not really overcommitting. Which is very interesting and like very unfortunate for Heck, but amazing for Rigz because of just being able to capitalize on this, the lack of movement, the lack of aerial mobility. Yeah, well, aerial mobility and lack of landing options from Dr. Mario. Just because barely missing out on that counter. Just, I don't know if that was who incorrectly spaced that, but amazing patience from Heck, expecting the air dodge, expecting the panic options. I don't know what I'm talking about at that point. But this could go either way, because once Doc is in, he kind of can just like blow you up. His combo potential is the same as regular Mario's, it's just his damage output. Nice mashing potential. Yeah. Unfortunate. Getting the raw up B. Amazing stuff from Rigz. Amazing stuff to both players.